Okay, me back here again, and we will pick from where we left last time on the challenge Game of Thrones, or the Game of Thrones vulnerable hub. Previously and last time, we have bound and get the flag for the FTP server and the HTTP server. Okay, and I'm gonna open up my file here. We were instructed to go to this URL here, okay, in order to get the flag for the HTTP actually. But if we go back here and wait. Okay, now entering the URL in the browser, we need here the username and password. Now the user has been given to us, so copying this, and the password is okay. Now if you click on view page source, you will see here the kingdom flag, or the flag for the kingdom of the north. But here it's giving us a hint that there is something left to do here in the kingdom of the north before going up to Iron Islands, and it's saying that there is some magic in that shield. The shield is this picture. Okay, so rapidly and immediately it's telling us that there's some comment or string in this file. So if you download the file, and let me have this here. Okay, now the file is in my desktop. If I run strings on the file, don't run xctool, because xctool it's not gonna get you the flag you're looking for. Stark shield. Now the last line here, as you can see here, the this phrase here, it's telling you that this text should be asked to enter into the Iron Islands. So this phrase here needs to be existed while you're trying to communicate with the DNS server or the Iron Islands. So I've copied this here, and as you can see, you need actually this kind of file here to type and have a note for every milestone while you progress in this challenge, because you have many flags to get in this vulnerable hub. So basically, now here's this note here about the flag. Okay, now if I go back here to my browser, and oops, the URL has been gone. Okay, let's connect again. Now, okay, now you get the page source, and if you click on winterfells.css, here you have a hint. It's telling you that all texts are written about how to enter into the Iron Islands fortress. So here, as you can see, the case of the letters in text, it's like one big letter and big letter X, big letter T, and here you can see if you add up those three letters, it will come up like text. So first thing comes to mind with relation to DNS is text record. So I've decided to see the text record for the domain, which is And we have a hint about this here. Okay, now if we add this to the domains or the main domain, which is 7 kingdoms, we will get this domain. Now we have to look at the text record in this domain. So how we can do this? We can do this either with two tools. One of them is dig and the other is NSLOOKUP. I'm gonna do this using NSLOOKUP to see the text record for this. Now the domain is and the IP address. Now here you have the that telling you that I have completed the challenge or have completed the third milestone, which is the Iron Islands that has that have DNS server. So here it's telling you that the next milestone or next step is going to Stormlands and this URL, okay, and you have the proper combination of username and passwords. So here I have them here, okay. Now let's go to the Stormlands, see what kind of challenge is there and what are the hacking skills required to complete the 4 milestone. So actually keep this map in your browser open, okay? You need this to keep an eye on your progress, okay? So here we have FTP and HTTP in the last video, and now we have DNS. Now we need to go to Stormlands to see what we need to do there. So connecting to Stormlands, and let me have the username and password. The username is okay. I'm logged in. Okay, but you will be presented with the login screen. Input the username iStark and the password, which is this password. Okay, now you will be logged into this interface. Okay, now if you don't view the page source, no hints there. Okay, now in search field, if you try a couple of attempts to execute some kind of command injection, you will have no luck in this. Okay, now try and don't try XSS. You're not gonna need XSS in this. Okay, now if you type quotes, okay, click on enter, you will see the file manager here. Okay, click on file manager. Actually, in every search box, okay, just try a couple of command injection attempts, XSS, SQL, or no, don't try SQL. Just try some bad characters like code. You may end up with something. So here you have the main tree and structure of the website here. Okay. Now all you need to do is navigating to the home directory and type the username here. Okay. Now, navigating to this directory will end you up with a file called flag.txt, which is this file. Now, I have already downloaded the file, okay, into my desktop and get the flag, which is here, okay. And it's telling you that when you get the flag for the storm lands, you will see this flag, okay, for the file. And you will see that the username and password to connect to the PostgreSql database. Okay. Now, going to my terminals here. Well, that's it. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to walk you through how I connect to this database and how I get the 5th flag of this challenge. So let me have this here. Now going up, because I have many trails and errors here. Okay. Now, okay, here psql, you have the host and the database that has been given while you got the flag of the Stormlands, and username and password are all provided when you complete the Stormland challenge. Okay, now you connect to the database. Now here, all you need is some knowledge in PSQL commands. Okay, you just need how to list the tables, databases, schemas, how to view the views. Okay, how to poke around between those schemas. Okay, in order to get the flag. Now here I list the tables, list the every content of this table. Now here I have listed the tables here. The databases here. Now here are the tables for the database, which is Mountain and the Veil. Okay. Now every entry in this table here, it's not. I mean, doesn't contain the flag. But if you list the views here, I'm gonna show you the views. Not how many mistakes I have made in order to get this flag. Okay, now here you see the views, and here's the flag. Okay, now if you try to see the flag, okay, by selecting all, let me go back, down. Okay, now it's gonna tell you permission denied. Okay, permission denied to view the flag. Now all you need to do is, in PSQL you can grant all the permissions to a current user, which is Robin, Arian here. So all you have to do is, going down a bit, down. Okay, here you type the command grant all privilege on all tables in schema public to Robin Ariel. Now here, after you type this command here, and if you try to see the flag, where's the flag? Seems, where's the flag, by the way? Okay, may I missed it, or here's the flag. So after let me see it again. Okay, now here you will see the flag. Okay, this flag is in base 64. Once you decode this flag, once you decode this base 64, you will get the flag for the PSQL. Okay, which is this. Okay, and it will tell you about something about username and password for the IMAP server. Okay, now let me decode this here. Okay, new terminal. Okay, after decoding this phrase or this text here, you will see the that you have completed the, or you conquered the kingdom of the mountain and the veil. Okay, which is denoting the PSQL challenge. Now, I close this. You will have those information here, the flag for PSQL, and the username and the password for the IMAP server. Now in the next video, I'm gonna walk you through how to get the flag for the IMAP server. And if you go back here, we still have the IMAP server and the MySQL server. So far we have finished all of those flags. Okay, now still we have IMAP server and the last kingdom. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this in the next video.